Welcome back to State of Decay 2 and the Lion's Share. I am not streaming this live today because I had just a nightmarish scenario with Twitch the other day. Basically, I was streaming with my son Milo, and then later my daughter Calliope, and then suddenly my stream just ended right in the middle of everything. And I got a message that I'd been suspended, and I couldn't figure out why. And it took me a while I appealed just saying, hey, I'm confused. Why did I get suspended? I didn't do anything weird. And, got an immediate rejection back of my appeal because I wasn't addressing any of their concerns. Turns out their concerns had gone to spam. And so I looked them up and found out that apparently somebody had reported that I was a small child, which is not allowed on Twitch. You can't have your own Twitch account if you're a small child. And it seems obvious to me, though. I mean, I talk incessantly when I'm streaming with the kids. Like, it's really clear that there's an adult there in charge and that the kid is just sort of along for the ride, having a good time. And so I'm really kind of confused why anyone thought there was something worth reporting about my Twitch channel. But in any case, I got suspended, and then once I had exhausted my appeal in my confusion, I was kind of out of options. And so right now we're kind of trying to figure out if there's a way that, because I actually am like a streamer for like a company, if we can get me reinstated. But in the meantime, I just can't stream to my Twitch channel. So I'm recording this on my own. I am preparing, as I often do when I'm playing the Lion's Share, for an official State of Decay 2 stream today. And the stream is actually going to be about our upcoming update 35. Wushu has put together like basically a little Christmas update. It's our tradition to do some kind of update around the holiday season that releases the Wizard Van, amongst other things, and and that lasts through the holidays. And then in January we'll do another update that turns off the Wizard Van, or in some cases we'll wait 8 months and forget that we were supposed to take off the Wizard Van. But hopefully they're going to be a little bit more on the ball than we were. Anyway, yeah, so we're announcing update 35. No enormous gameplay changes or anything. We've got some bug fixes, some improvements to curveballs, a bunch of outfits, and the thing that I'm actually most excited about is that we are finally bringing back some of the limited edition outfits that we released ages ago, basically right in the wake of us adding outfits to the game at all. We did some limited edition tie-ins to other games and stuff like that were released once during this brief window of time, and then no one had access to them ever again. So we're bringing those back for the holiday season in addition to the normal Christmas outfits. So there's a couple of things that I need to get done in preparation for that live stream today. One thing is I need to get my people dressed for Christmas. Some of them are already dressed for Christmas from last year, but a bunch of them have been switched into Halloween outfits, which they need to change out of. It's getting on towards a different time of year. So I'm going to be changing the clothes of these characters, and man, some of them are in pretty poor shape. I gotta check and see, how's my infirmary doing? Like, do I have a good one? I've got an infirmary 3, so allegedly they should all be, but you know what? You can't see this, but I've got very, very low meds and food. So that's a little worrisome. Well, the other thing that I intended to do today was go and scout a bunch more Plague Hearts, because we're going to be playing with Sunny Games. We're going to need to have something to do that's fun. And so Plague Hearts is a great idea, except, we've already killed all the visible Plague Hearts on this map. But because I think I spawned this map in Lethal, none of the Plague Hearts were revealed up front. And so you can see that I've got a bunch of red, like all of the pre-scouted locations are red around here, which means there are definitely more Plague Hearts than I've found. So first we're going to change the outfits, then we're going to run around and grab Plague Hearts. So let's start with the Christmas outfits. So we've already got the blue snowflake outfit, the Holiday of Decay or something like that outfit, and the candy outfit. So one thing we do not have is the reindeer one. So I forgot what these sweaters are called. Are they ugly sweaters? Ugly sweaters, yes. So let's go reindeer lights, because they are the best. And we'll similarly, what were the hats called? Winter beanie, that's what they're called. So a bunch of them are irrelevant, but I want to get the one that's got the lights on it. There it is. Yes. All right. So we got the lights on that one. Now we've got another set. I'm trying to remember which one. Winter beanies. Not gonna. There's so many extra winter beanies. I'm not going to find the right one. So let's look at the sweaters. That's the one. That's Holiday Nightmare. Oh, it's called Holiday Nightmare because it looks like Freddy Krueger's sweater, of course. All right, and then we'll find the Holiday Nightmare. There we go, Nightmare Pom Pom. All right, so we've got all 5 of our Christmas outfits, but now we've got 3 more limited edition outfits we need to find. And let me break open my notes because I got to remember which ones they are. Okay, so there is an anniversary logo Ninja hoodie. So let's go over to this. Now, is Ninja hoodie its own entry on the list? I think it is. Ninja hoodie, anniversary logo. There we go. I don't think we need to have the hat on at the same time. Let's go. Can we go no hat? There we go. Yeah, so there's the anniversary logo Ninja hoodie. That's going to be coming for this Christmas. And then next thing on the list, oh, the Age of Empires Ninja hoodie. That's right. That was a classic. Okay, by the way, I'm downloading Call of Duty onto this. You've seen a couple of notifications so far. I'm downloading Call of Duty onto this machine just because it's become, it's that time of year when there's a new Call of Duty, and that's just sort of my diversion of choice whenever I sort of need to distract myself from something. I'll just go and play a round of Call of Duty multiplayer. So I'm like, I can install it here at work. That's fine. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, Ninja hoodie. Ninja hoodie, Ninja hoodie. That is not a hat. Ninja hoodie. Age of Empires. There we go. Age of Empires 2 Ninja hoodie. So we got that lovely. I really love clothing, but just in general, where like the art is kind of larger than the clothing. Like if you get something that's just got like a little, like the equivalent of a movie poster on the chest in the same place as every other one, it always just bores me, and I'm just like, that's a very basic hoodie, or very basic shirt, or very basic whatever. I like stuff like this that really kind of pushes the envelope. So obviously we didn't have to make this in real life. But like, oh, look at the, man, that little shiny reflective shader that she used. It's such good stuff. All right. And then the last one was the Outlaw Vest. So this is a Sea of Thieves. I did it wrong. Sea of Thieves. Oh, I already had him wearing it. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so yeah, this is the Sea of Thieves Outlaw Vest. You can see it's got the Sea of Thieves logo on the back. And because I've got, so that's only, it doesn't have a hood the way the hoodies do. So it's a perfect opportunity for me to find the cattleman hat. Specifically, the green sequined cattleman hat. So it's 4 items that are these limited edition items. We got the anniversary hoodie, Age of Empires hoodie, Sea of Thieves, Outlaw Vest, and of course, the green cattleman hat, which is just glorious. Very Vegas. It's got a very Vegas look to it. Okay, so now we've got an entire team of people who are dressed to the nines, and it's time to get out on the road and go and locate some play cards. Now, I'm not here to destroy the play cards. I'm just here to find them. So, unfortunately, I don't have a scout car. That would really be the... Whoa, people are shooting guns all around me. Having a scout car would be the best way to do it. But as long as I slow down in all the right places, maybe stop at some, like, looky-loo locations, I should be fine. Okay, so we've got a Big Hank rifle and a King Vulture. Okay, so this is not a stealthy build, but that's okay. I don't think I'm going to be spending a lot of time in one place. Let's see. Okay, let's make sure that we've brought some gas and repair kits with us just in case we need them. And otherwise, I think we're in pretty good shape. So let's... Now, if I do find an opportunity to pick up some meds or some food, that would probably be a good idea. Because we basically just use this community to show off new features and stuff on the official stream, it's really easy for us to sort of fall behind a little bit and not actually keep up with it the way you would a community that you're more invested in, you know. because like the commune and the salt of the earth, I play on my own time a lot more often, and I'm really trying to keep those communities in good shape. But this one, I'm just like I only pop it out when it's time to do something official. So all right, so I'm trying to think, where's my first destination? So this whole neighborhood I feel like I probably took care of. This spot right here though, let's head down that way. Because basically all of the scouting locations, or the survey locations on the map are green. I mean, it's green. I know the difference between my colors. They're red. They're all red. It's weird. I think I actually get a little bit more nervous when I'm recording a video on my own than when I'm live. Because I think, like, I don't know, when I'm streaming live, there's a little bit of an expectation that it's going to be unguarded, awkward, weird, because just everything is happening live. When I'm recording a video, it feels kind of like, I don't know, like the standards are a little higher, like it has to be better, but I'm actually not capable of making it any better. So I've got a little bit of nervousness about just whether or not, which way am I going? This way. About whether or not it's any good. But then also just having people to bounce off, like people to give me feedback and respond to what I'm saying, I think sort of is a little bit of a reassuring influence. All right, let's see. What? Ah, get away from me. Now, I probably should not have made a bunch of noise. All right. Good enough. What difficulty level am I playing at right now? Dread, lethal. Okay, so I don't need to worry as much about firing a gun just being the end of the world. Because this isn't the lethal zone, it's the dread zone. We'll have to talk to Sonny about whether, what difficulty level he wants to play at with us. I got used to Call of Duty and Alan Wake. Oh, there we go. Hi, Call of Duty. Got used to Call of Duty and Alan Wake, and I just hit the X button trying to reload when you got to aim first, which is funny because when I play Alan Wake and Call of Duty, I keep aiming first before reloading because I'm so used to State of Decay. Basically, I'm incapable of using the correct control scheme for the game I'm playing. Okay, all sites surveyed, and none of them are plague cards. However, this site and this site both are just barely out of my reach. But if this one is covered by a plague cart, and if this one is covered by a plague cart, I mean, there must be a plague cart either here, or, I mean, here doesn't make a lot of sense. There must be a plague cart here, or over here? I don't know why this one would be covered unless it's here. So let's go over here and see if we can find a plague cart. Got to very carefully get down from this billboard. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm hearing a zombie. Which skill do I have that lets me do that? Powerhouse, that's right. Well, might as well go as the crow flies. I keep glancing over to check at the chat that doesn't exist. There we go. Okay, well, let's avoid killing too many zombies around here, because I don't want to wake the plague cart unless I have to. Okay, yeah, so that covers all of that ground. So let's head down the road and do a little bit more surveying over here. My goal is to do this just long enough that the sun starts to come up, so that we can play the game mostly in the day. Though, so here's another issue. Because of my Twitch suspension, we're not actually allowed, like, I'm not allowed to appear on other people's streams either. So if we don't resolve my suspension quickly enough, it might not be me streaming. And so either so I could just hand my controller over to Joe, let him play my community, because Joe is our backup host for today. I could hand this community over to him, or maybe he just wants to play in his own community and dress them in the same outfits. So I might be preparing for, but the main point is I may be preparing for a stream that doesn't actually happen the way that I'm planning for it to. Like, I'm getting all prepared here. Okay, what do you bet there's a plague heart down here? I'm getting all prepared, but in truth, these preparations might end up just being irrelevant because maybe I won't be allowed to stream. We've only got about an hour and a half before the stream is supposed to start, and if we don't hear that I'm unsuspended or otherwise get permission for me to stream, then yeah, it's going to be Joe. And it still could be Joe with this community. I mean, I've put the preparation in. He might just be like, yeah, let's just run with your community. And this community, I mean, I've specifically designed this community so that I'm not extremely emotionally invested in it, so I can hand it off to other people without worrying that they're going to like break my stuff. And I mean, you know, if you're going to hand a community over to somebody, you know, hoping that, you know, like believing that they're not going to break your stuff, Joe Swarner's a pretty good one to hand them to. Okay, let's get off my door. Okay, so the middle of the map might have plague hearts in it, but I mean, it probably has plague hearts in it because this is a lethal map. But I didn't have any evidence of it because there also aren't any like pre-surveyed sites down there. So I'm going to go to the places that are more guaranteed first. Then I'll worry about the places that might or might not have plague hearts. Again, you know, every place probably has a plague heart. If I don't see a dead plague heart, there's probably a plague heart there. But let's start slowing down. Okay, there's a plague heart. Found one here almost immediately, which does account for the survey site. Now that I realize I have Powerhouse, I'm going to be making much shorter work of these zombies. I like that she enjoys that. Yes. Get hog split. The hog splitter. I don't know if it's my favorite weapon. It's definitely my favorite name for a weapon in the game. I mean, it's so gross, but it really tells you what the weapon's about. I just realized it's incredibly dark, and for some reason I accidentally turned my light off. Sorry about that. Hopefully you've been able to follow the action. Yay, stimulants. Okay, we got some mobile. Ooh, we got a feral over there. Fun. Oh, there's another plague heart. What? Oh, that's the one I already found, I think. Hey, more Modern Warfare stuff coming down the pipe. Okay, that's everybody. Part of me wants to fight that feral, but part of me is like, I should save that for the stream if we do it at all. All right, we should start aiming ourselves back the direction we came from. Okay, there's definitely a plague heart explaining this, and it's probably in this area. So why don't we head north, and then we'll see what the sky is doing. If it's still super dark, maybe we'll head further north, but we'll probably turn east and head back home. We don't need to have all the plague hearts on the map. As long as we've got enough to sort of fuel a session. I mean, we might want all the plague hearts. If it's Joe Swarner hosting the stream, we might want to have all the plague hearts just to give him enough to do. But that's only if the entire stream is going to be him playing with Sunny, and it's not going to be. Whoa, okay. By the way, I just realized that these ferals These aren't even blood ferals. This is the dread zone. Why am I worried? Of course, having contempt for ferals is a great way. Oh, I just lost my door. It's a great way to get yourself killed. So I'm going to stop doing that. But yeah, but we've also got, I mean, we've got patch notes to go over for update 35. We've got a bunch of other stuff to do. So we probably aren't going to need every plague heart in the world. Driving through the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. I know those aren't the lyrics. But my job as a dad is to change the lyrics of songs. That's like, it's like in the contract that you sign when you become a father, is you can't sing songs like a normal person. It drives Milo absolutely insane that when I change the lyrics to songs, it makes him angry. Which just makes me laugh more. Okay. Couple of hordes. There's the plague heart in the area, or at least one of them. Not sure how many there might be. By the way, I guess I should be looking for opportunities to grab meds while I'm out because I'm so low on them. Oh, there's another plague heart. All sites surveyed. Is there a place around here that's a good place for meds? I don't think in this area. I mean, well, the fire department. The fire department might have meds. You know what? I think because I'm so low and because I might be handing this community off to somebody else for a sec, I should probably not leave them with absolutely nothing. And in fact, I think we're going to hit 6 a.m. and run out of meds. Because I think that we've got, correct me if I'm wrong, okay, we do have a meds income. And actually, we should upgrade it. But, okay, yeah, we're breaking even on meds. So at least we're not going to exhaust our meds tomorrow morning. Oh, hello, bloater. But if there are meds at the fire station, I should take the opportunity to grab them. I like it when they stop and roar. Like, that's doing them no good at all. Just gives me the chance to smush them. Where are you? Ah, oh gosh, what the heck? Hey. Couldn't even see that guy. Of course, I was looking at my audio levels. It just occurred to me, I never tested my audio levels. They might have been really bad this whole time because, yeah, it's not coming through desktop audio for some reason. Okay, I'm going to pull this down just a little bit. It'll be really funny if I come back here and find that the game has just been impossibly loud this entire time because I forgot to do an audio test. And there was nobody in chat to tell me there was something wrong. Actually, I'm going to pause for just a second and test that out. I had the opposite problem. I thought I had really loud audio from the game. I had zero audio coming in for the game. This is a thing that keeps happening to my my setup here in OBS, and I'm really not sure what causes it. But now and then, just things will come unbound from what they are usually tied to. So, like, my microphone will stop working, or in this case, desktop audio forgot what speakers it was supposed to be listening to. And so it was just basically the way that I set it up. I feed everything into desktop audio into monitor, and then I just tune desktop audio up and down. And so because it can be basically, I want to hear the audio mix that's going out to you from different sources, whether it's guests that I have on the stream and gameplay, other stuff. I want to hear all of that mix myself before it goes out to you, and so I basically set it all to monitor. There we go. You can hear that, right? I set it all to monitor, and then I just only have desktop audio going out to you. But that means if desktop audio is sort of is set wrong, then no sound goes out to you whatsoever. Well, looks like there were some zombies around, and this is a loud gun. Oh, hey, my character is gunslinging. I hadn't been paying attention. I'm probably waking a heart right now. Oh, that screamer is definitely going to wake a heart. Well, we're probably going to start with a woken heart because I just wanted to make a bunch of noise for some reason. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Okay, this is what I get for acting like the Dread Zone is no big deal. Dread Zone is absolutely a big deal. Well, now that I got a character who's got Blood Plague, I definitely want meds in addition to samples. Okay. Where are we going to find meds? Oh, you know, I can't really clear this place to make it easier to search until I've killed the nearby Plague Heart. So maybe I'm not going to find meds here because this is a big place and it's hard to search. My character's going to keep making grunting noises. First aid? No. It says that I've searched 4 out of 8 containers behind my head here. There's probably more containers out in the garage. What am I doing? I can't move. Ah! So it's not as much of a rush to get this character home as it normally would be. Oh, more zombies coming. Let's be quick. Okay, a bunch of repair kits. That'll be useful later. Can't carry them now. Okay, and there's some fuel, which, you know, not bad, but not what I was looking for. Let's get back to the car. And I definitely need to kill the zombies before I get into the car, because I can't afford to have one drag me out right now. All right. So, yeah. Should teach me to just use a giant gun to do an audio test in the middle of the zombie apocalypse. So hopefully you can hear the car now and everything is fine. Oh, good. I'm getting more Call of Duty downloaded. I'm actually surprised it's taking this long because the internet here at the office is incredible. Okay, so here's a spot that is definitely not controlled by a Plague Heart. I deliberately grabbed this car, by the way, because it's one of the most, like, nimble off-road vehicles. Like, it was actually the first vehicle that Dan Mode retuned to sort of show what he wanted to do with all of the vehicles when we did that update where the star of the show was his vehicle retuning. This is the car that he used as an example to show, look, this is how good it can feel to drive a car off-road. And then every other car was sort of brought vaguely in line with it, but this was the one that was made to be really good. So I feel like the edges of the sky are getting a little bit brighter, which means this was probably a good time to come home anyway. The fact that I don't have any meds, though, is really going to bother me. I hope I've got some cure already stored up. Otherwise, I might actually want to just put this character in the infirmary. All right, let's drop things off the easy way. Yeah, I might want to just put this character in the infirmary to slow her down rather than spending my last meds on a cure. So yeah, we don't have any cure. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something about this. But maybe that's a problem that we save for the official stream. Let's put her in. So let's go infirmary. And can I grab her? It's Steph, right? I think it's Steph, yeah. Okay, so I've checked in Steph. Let's switch to, oh, yeah, Gary. So normally, man, I haven't seen Gary's face in a long time. I usually call him Scary Gary, and I have him wear a Halloween costume. So we can't see his whole face because he's dressed in Age of Empires gear, but still. Let's say that he's going to be our main guy during the actual stream. So let's... Oh, he's got a cure. He's got a cure. All right. That's not too bad, actually. Let's... Can I switch to Steph when she's in? Oh, she's busy right now. Okay, so let's go heal her. Let's grab that cure. Though actually, no. Let's leave it for now because having a cure is going to be pretty important, actually. Especially depending on what difficulty level possibly Joe and Sunny play at. So I'm going to leave her in the infirmary, not cure her yet. Looks like we got one Wakey Plague Heart that's going to be sending stuff after us, but that's okay. Yeah. Not the kind of preparation I was expecting to do, but at least we've got a situation, right? The problem is, where is a good place for us to get meds? There was this place that I've already claimed, so this is the first meds place I always think of, because it's right next to the church. It's one of the first meds places we ever put in the game, and so it sticks in my head in the way that other meds locations don't. And unfortunately, because I'm playing without a chat right now, okay, there's a gas station bathroom down here. That will have meds. And of course, there's always going back to the fire station. Here, there's an abandoned clinic down there that'll have meds. Okay, so we've got a couple of places we can look for meds. So whether it's me playing or whether it's Joe, if it's Joe playing his own, if the live official stream is just Joe playing in his own community, this will all be irrelevant, and I'll just have to deal with it next time. But if it's me playing in here or if it's Joe playing in here, I've got a couple places to go. So that's going to be the next time we play with the Lion's Share, whether it's here on my personal stream or if it's on the official State of Decay 2 stream, we're going to have to go after one of those places and pick up some meds. But I think I got to go and do some other preparations. So thanks for watching this video. Sorry it wasn't live. Definitely not my fault, and we're trying to resolve it as quickly as we can. I mean, if for some reason I just can never have my Twitch account back, I'm probably just going to roll my eyes and just switch to streaming on YouTube instead. For a long time, I streamed exclusively on Twitch because I was a Twitch affiliate, and that was a thing that I liked being. Because, I mean, it paid me a small amount of money, not even enough to cover the games that I play, but, you know, it was enough to sort of make me feel like, oh, this is a worthwhile hobby. So losing that would be tough, but it's not like it was, you know, I am not a big enough streamer for that to be a foundational part of my income. It was a fun little sidelight. And so, yeah, I would probably just switch to YouTube and stream there. So if you're watching this later on YouTube, which is probably the only place you could be watching it, maybe I'll end up streaming here more rather than going on Twitch. Of course, they also did just change the rules where you can be a Twitch affiliate and still simul-stream to other places. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just start streaming to YouTube anyway. Leave a comment below if you got all the way through this video. Leave a comment below if you wish that I was streaming on YouTube. And we'll see how that goes. Hey, before we end this video, I just wanted to drop in and say that while I was shooting it, Wonder Stormbreaker, our amazing marketing PR person at Undead Labs, she worked behind the scenes and she got my account unsuspended. So I will be able to stream from now on, and I'll be able to host the official State of Decay 2 live stream. So that is a massive relief. And I have no idea exactly what I would have done if if I didn't have the professional connections to sort of work back channels and get my account unsuspended. So that was kind of terrifying, and I want to be extra careful in the future about that. So I think I'm gonna have to make a new rule now where I'm not going to be live streaming with my kids anymore. I'll still live stream as myself, and I'll still record videos with my kids and post them to YouTube. But apparently, live streaming with kids is just too much of a risk. And that's too bad, because I think, my kids really like you folks. And they like interacting with people on my Twitch channel, and they've gotten to know some of you really well. And it's going to be sad to sort of have to put up a kind of an asynchronous time barrier between you folks. But I just don't know what else I can do, when the rules are this sort of hair trigger. And even though, I was clearly not doing anything that was intended to be wrong, but because I think that they're it's understandable that somebody might implement a policy to be hyper careful that they're not, vulnerable. I can see why a company would want to be extra strict about a policy like this. So, I'm not going to go on some kind of crusade to try to get Twitch to change their policy, but I am going to change what we do around here just to make sure that we're not vulnerable to it, so that, we don't lose. This avenue of communication is really important to me as a game developer and just as a player and as a performer. And, I don't want to put this at risk. So things are going to be a little bit different, but you know what? Things are always different. Things change all the time. That's just life. So we'll move forward and see how it goes. Anyway, back to older Jeffrey, who did not know that this was about to happen. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Where is my snapping hand? It's right there. There's a subscribe button and links to other videos. And I don't know what I'll be doing next with the lion's share, because I don't even know if I'm streaming with this community today.